Well, hello once again, um, gentle dudes and lady friends. Yes, this is the face of Vagmar. Uh, Welcoming you back again to my mouth words. Uh, just my channel where I sit here and talk to you for a bit about anything and everything that I care to talk about. And coming to you this time to talk about, another thing near and dear to my heart, as much as video gaming is, and that is anime. I love anime. I have been watching it for quite some time, for a very long time, in fact. Um, and a lot of these things are like intersected with everything else. It intersects with my gaming. It intersects with the next episode. Well, the next video I'm going to do here. But of course, it started out, it's like with the things I watched, not knowing that they were in fact anime. Like, of course, we all remember. Well, those of you born before a certain year remember the black and white Astro Boy, Gigantor, Speed Racer, things of that nature. Watching those things growing up, it goes to me not knowing that they were anime. And it took a while, because I didn't know. It's like at that time how to search this stuff out. I didn't have a computer, so I didn't have the internet to turn to. So I relied very heavily on word of mouth and luck. But very luckily, the friends I made around elementary, middle school, were into a lot of the Eastern stuff from Japan, China, Korea. My brother, in fact, who is really awesome. I would say he's one of the main reasons that I am alive here today talking to you. It's like I love him. But it's like he was really big into, and thanks to him, I'm really big into the monster movies. Often not, most notably Godzilla. And Godzilla was like my gateway drug, if you will, into the giant monster genre. I love Gamera. The atomic turtle, or whatever they call it, Gamera. I don't know, but I love the Gamera. I actually have a thing over there somewhere that has like 11 Gamera movies on it, and my youngest is very interested in watching the Gamera, so we're gonna have to watch that. Me and her, be really awesome. But yeah, thanks to my brother, I'm heavily into the kung fu martial arts movies. Just it's like all the the good old ones, and it's just like those like Bruce Lee, but other ones with like the Shaw brothers and all the other names that I cannot remember at all. But if like Steve or Michael was like watching this video, they're most likely would be shouting at the screen, "Dude, these names, and yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. But now, back in anime. Thanks to that, I was like really heavily into those, so I watched a lot of those, anything that I could, get my hands on. And I also read a lot of comics, which in turn allowed me to read a lot of manga. So I get heavily involved into that culture. I have like boxes of manga that way. No, that way. Like closets over this way. So I got heavily into that and just kept buying those and wanting more, and of course, you know, with the advent of the internet, I say the advent of the internet because when I got a computer and was able to like go and do it, that was the advent of the internet for me. Okay, awesome, glad we got that clear. So, and I was able to look up those things, like, you know, discovering Right Stuff, and of course all the video stores that used to exist, like, you know, Blockbuster and Suncoast. Yeah. But I was like, I know I wasn't always able to get stuff from there, but I know it's like I really think one of the major turning point, at least for me, and like, well, watching a lot of stuff on TV like Dragon Ball Z. I am a DBZ fan. It's like I like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. It's like and you don't have to scream at the screen. You know, I am aware that in the manga it is not broken up. It is just Dragon Ball. I know. So, I would say like my favorite anime like of all time, like still to this date, is Sailor Moon. And I am so incredibly jazzed for Sailor Moon Crystal. You have no idea. I want to watch it. I want to watch it bad. But, you know, thanks to Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, it got me like heavily involved in that, you know, reading the comics, the manga. And I really would thank like Sailor Moon for that, because I remember going into Comics Connection and buying the Sailor Moon R, I think it was, movie. I may have bought it there, but I know I bought something there. And in getting that, I got in contact with a fan subber who was subbing Sailor Moon on and copying it onto VHS tapes and like mailing them out. So it would go that I would have the order form and I would order the tapes, and it would just be paying for like shipping or whatnot. It worked out to somehow that I was not paying for the tape, but just paying to get it to me. I was okay with that because it was only like $5 or something a tape, I'm okay with that. So I would generally get 2 tapes every time I got paid, it was a killer mailing it out and then waiting day after day after day for them to come, and then for them to come and then like burn through them in a day, and then have to send it out again and again, wait, and it was a killer. But thanks to that, I was able to meet the very awesome, I cannot stress that enough, the very awesome friend of mine. His name is Chris. I say it's like, yeah, Chris and I have had some rough times, but I do love that man, and I owe a great deal of things to him. And I will say honestly that it's like, regardless of like what goes on, it's like he's it's kind of the man I fantasize about just running wild with till the day I die. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen Digimon Sabers. It's kind of a relationship that Daimon and Agumon have. It's like at least that's how I picture it. That's how I fantasize it about the Maburi. But thanks to him, I was able to see a lot more anime, because he started an anime club, and I went to the club and I met the core of the people that I know now, all the awesome people, and from that stemming awesome experiences, going to anime conventions and seeing all the awesome anime from those conventions, and then coming home and looking up online and getting it and watching it and things. There's actually binders that way, and spools underneath filled with anime on disc that I continuously get and not watch, and I have more than I can watch in my lifetime. So I will have to leave it to my son and have him carry on the legacy of downloading stuff and not watching it. Yeah. But anyways, thanks to Chris. I was able to go to conventions and meet lots of interesting people and have weird experiences and awesome experiences and things that have spawned lives of their own, and have so many inside jokes that generally Chris, Steve, and I are the only ones most of the time that get them, or that there for them, or makes them laugh. Like I could say road pirates. Now, you may not understand what road pirates is, but I know when Steve or Chris were watching this, they would get a chuckle out of it, maybe a guffaw, because they remember road pirates. And Mr. Leafy Leaf. And the meat market. Oh, so many good things. Anyway, anime. So yeah, thanks to him and Anime Club, I got into a lot of other animes, and thanks to going to conventions, my circle got broadened. So I'm into just about every kind of genre that there is for anime. Your action, your drama, your slice of life for the most part, your shoujo, your shonen, I believe. I know there's shonen and there's shonen I know there's one of those two I don't watch. I can't remember which one. But I watch one of them and not the other. I don't think. I don't know. Wait. Jeez. So. And like drama, a lot of my favorite animes is like the entirety of the Tenchi series. For the most part, at least to this date, I haven't seen all of Tenchi Muyo GXP. I haven't seen it all. And there's Tenchi Muyo War of something or other. Don't really remember the title of it, but I haven't seen all of that. And I have not seen the one OVA thing. Can't remember, but I've seen all the movies. So we love that. We love Record of Lodoss War. I believe I've been spoiled with DBZ, so now I'm like really action based. Because then I tried to watch it a couple of years ago and I couldn't sit through it because it was just so. But I'm gonna try it again because I've gotten better. A few of my other favorite animes that I like are Lovely Complex. Love Lovely Complex. It's a rom-com. And it's like, tall girl, short dude. It's like, oh no, she's tall, so she can't really date guys because they don't like tall people, and he's so short, and girls don't really date him because he's so short. It's like, oh no, feels, and things like that happen. But I can tell you, I have never used such foul language in all my life as I did watching that series. Because it was just, the whole, will they, won't they, it's like, oh, it's like, I have feelings for you, it's like, I have feelings for you too, but I'm all mad about it. And it's like, well, I'm mad that you're mad about it. And it's like, I think maybe I'm going to have to stop feelings for you because you're all mad about it. And it's like, do something. You heard that, right? It was so irritating. So irritating. But, so, there's that, and all the newer ones that I like are, first foremost, Scried. I love Scried. If you have not checked out Scried, please do it. I think it's an amazing series. And, just recently finished, like a couple months ago, Log Horizon, which is, another one of those, real world people get trapped in, fantasy MMO they're playing. It's one of those. But, it's like I haven't watched Sword Art Online because it's another one like that, and people say, "Hey, that's really good." I tried to watch the first episode. I couldn't get into it. I may try it again, but Log Horizon had me hooked from the beginning because it's just the main character, Shion. He's just it's like I like him as a character, and for what they did in the series. He's one of those. I'd say kind of a loner, but looking for a place to belong, but not outwardly saying that he wants a place to belong. And it's one of those people that is okay with being in the shadows, but will step forward and take charge and make things happen because he needs them to happen. And I really dig people like that. And yes, I like Attack on Titan. And it's like, well, he's like, everybody likes Attack on Titan. Not everybody. It's like, my wife doesn't dig it. It's like, and that's okay. If you don't dig any of the stuff that I've talked about, that's fine. Rock on. And if you dig anime in general, hey, rock on. As long as you watch something, I guess, and it makes you happy, it's all good. If you don't like anything I've listed, we can still be friends. I mean, don't be a jerk about it. I'm not going to be a jerk to you about anything you like. It's like, I may poke fun at you about it, but because I love you. And yes, I can concede to some fact that, yes, Dragon Ball Z, some of it just goes on for too long. Yes, some of the fight scenes, yes, they do take days to resolve themselves. I'm there for it because I like it. But yeah, I like Attack on Titan. It's like I like the story, I like the premise, I like the action. And as I was talking to my friend Beth, it's like, yeah, it's like it's like generally most of the characters are, pretty much one notes. Your emo dude obsessed with revenge and whatnot. Your silent badass girl who has feelings, not sure which side of the coin for main protagonist boy. You have the wimpy kid who turns awesome. You have the jerky person that turns kind of awesome. The one person that turns awesome and then is not so awesome and then gets awesome again. I was like, I may have, things. And I will touch more on more anime and things in the future. But it's basically like condensing it into a nutshell, and I'll be more, I guess, on point, possibly in future episodes. I'm not sure. It's like, I don't script these things. I just turn on the camera, jot some notes, and just go. Because planning's not really my thing. It's like, I think this is more honest, more real, more me. So, I hope you guys have had a good time. I hope you come back again. And if you have any favorite animes or anything, please list them. Drop them in the comments down there. Let's start a dialogue because I want to hear from you. And if you can recommend any anime that I should check out, it's like, please do so, because I'm always on the lookout for other things to watch. So just past that mark. You guys have a good time. Be well. These are the words from my mouth. I hope when they reach you, they find you good. Later.